Hello everyone, Johnny Hurricane here from GamersHeroes.com, and today we're going to be asking just why is there a Crysis Remaster? Let's get started. Normally I don't get too picky about remasters, but Crysis is a very specific game, and there's a specific reason I'm a little weirded out by it. But anyways, there's a couple things we need to know. First and foremost, plenty of noise in the background of the lake today. It is July 1st. We are all prepping for July 4th. And just so you understand how big of a deal that is to us around here, my neighbor was literally burning the beach with a flamethrower earlier so that when we shoot fireworks and they come down, we don't start fires on the beach. That's one thing that was going on. Second thing, copyright. Always fun, super fun. My song was copyrighted by a song that wasn't even the same song, so now we have to switch to a song that is protected by my network. So we have a new song. Probably gonna stick with it until I find a better song, but for now, that's where we're at. Anyways, let's get into it. Crysis Remastered. So, 2007, Crysis releases. It has become a meme, but back then it wasn't a meme. Can it run Crysis though? That was actually a big thing, big deal back in the day. I remember when my PC was built in 2007 and it came with Crysis. The graphics card came with Crysis. And I was like, yeah, it could run Crysis, bro. But thing about it was, when building a PC, I'm not a guy who really is any good at building a PC, and I know the lighting's all messed up, but it is really hot and I want to be under the shade, so the sun is kind of coming down, kind of not, so just deal with it. Where was I? I don't know anything about building PCs. I know that a good graphics card is good, but if you were to tell me anything else, I wouldn't know. So I was like, let's just get a really good graphics card. And then my buddy was like, no, you need CPU, you need RAM, power supply, etc. So he helped me build it, and Crysis could run it on that PC, and thus the meme was spawned, can it run Crysis though? And if you look at Crysis, it's actually got a 91 Metacritic, on PC at least. I don't know what the other ones are. So Crysis Remastered was announced, the trailer was leaked, get this, the trailer was leaked, not released, leaked, and people saw it. They did not like the trailer in the least. So there's a comment that says this looks like Crysis, but basically on medium graphics, medium settings. That's about all you need to say about it. It does not look good. You are not going to be saying, can it run Crysis Remastered though? So why is it being remastered? First and foremost, of course, yes, it is money, always money. Remastering things is real simple. A 91 Metacritic for that game, by the way, is extensive. In 2007, maybe, but I'm talking, it's probably like an 8, if that. Yeah, it's not, it really got where it was because of like, can you run it? Can it Crysis? Can it be ran on your PC, basically? This is also worth noting that there was a Crysis 2 and 3 as well, but no one ever said, but can it run Crysis 2? So that was why Crysis was such a big deal. And I'm telling you this because I know my audience is younger, and maybe they know the meme, but they don't know where it came from. And like I said, it wasn't a meme to begin with, it just became a meme as time went on. Like, you got people today asking, you know, but can it run Crysis? And they're not gonna, like I said, they're not gonna say, can it run Crysis Remastered? So first and foremost, yes, it is for money. Second, back when it released, a 91 Metacritic, in theory, you should re-release that game, right? You should, because that means you're just gonna get more sales. Problem is, a remastered game of Crysis is never going to be what Crysis was. It's never going to be the benchmark for your PC. There's another really big caveat to this, and that is that it's releasing on Switch. The game that was once the most powerful system, like, I was gonna say System Shock, that's the game. System, not even system, the most powerful game on PC, like the benchmark for your PC, is now running on the weakest console. I know you're gonna say, well, mobile's weak. Actually, in a lot of cases, mobile's stronger than Switch, just so we're clear. But yeah, it's never going to be that super strong, super graphically intense, and we've obviously moved past graphics onto other things and all that business, but it's never going to be what it once was. So you're already fighting an uphill battle, especially releasing on Switch. But again, for money, you want to release it on everything. So they're doing it for money. They're thinking that they can cash in on the nostalgia and the hype of a 91 Metacritic, and then they show this trailer, which I've been showing footage of, which might actually get us taken down now I think about it, but hey, we're already here, we're committed, we're gonna do it. So it looks honestly like a PS3 game, and not even a good PS3 game. So here's what happened. It leaked, people basically slammed it, the negative thumbs down ratio was, you know, like, I don't know, like 66% or something like that. And okay, here's the thing. Like I said, it hasn't even, the trailer has not officially released yet. It simply leaked. It was supposed to release tomorrow, I think. But it leaked, and from that leak, the announcement from the guys that are doing it, I believe it's Saber, which Sabers, yeah, Sabers. Let's not get into that right now. Guys that did World War Z, just so we're clear. But they said, okay, well, we're going to take some time to readjust, redo, reevaluate, so that the Crysis fans can have the Crysis game they want. Whew, that is simply not possible when you're running it with the Nintendo Switch. If you want it to run the best, if you want what Crysis was, again, basically you need to cut the PS4, Xbox One, and Switch all out, put it on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, which they're going to do, of course, but they're still going to try and capitalize on it. You can't ignore the 100 million plus PlayStation 4s and the 50 million Switches. You simply can't do that. So what I'm getting at is not every game really needs a remaster, and this remaster will never be what Crysis was. You see, when you remaster a game, it's not remaking the game, it's just, redoing the graphics. And if you can't even redo the graphics to make it look at least somewhat as good as what the game was basically being sold on, why bother? It's just, you're asking for people to slam you, and they say they're gonna do their fixing and adjusting, but there's only so much fixing and adjusting you can do, right? This game has to be pushed out eventually, simply does. Yeah, it was, I believe the release date was meant to be July 23rd, 20-something. So it was a couple weeks away. They're gonna push it maybe August. What are you gonna do, push it to September? Okay, well, this is when games actually start coming out, when like real games start coming out. You don't want to compete against those. October, again, real games, assumedly Assassin's Creed's coming out. November, Cyberpunk. Talk about a benchmark, can it run Cyberpunk though? That's gonna be the new benchmark. So you have to get it out before Cyberpunk. It's just not, it's not a good play, not a good call. It doesn't look good. I don't see, here's the thing. If you're gonna redo Crysis, you might as well actually just remake the game, right? When you remake a game, you are still fighting an uphill battle. We saw this with Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? It's still an uphill battle, but people are at least willing. If they like the game, which there are people who really do like Crysis, it was like an 8 for me, but hey, 91 Metacritic, you can do what you're gonna do. And it's similar to Final Fantasy VII, people who absolutely adore that game, some of them think it's the best game of all time. So when you remake Final Fantasy VII, you gotta be careful, you gotta make sure it looks good, you gotta keep it somewhat faithful to the original, and you can do a few adjustments. But the point is, when you put remake in that title, people are then open, Resident Evil 2, another prime example of this. People are then open to the changes as long as they're good changes. Crysis Remastered is not going to be good changes, it is just a cash-in, as 95% of these videos are, but hey, I wanted to do one anyways because it's July and I haven't done one in a couple, I get anxious when I don't do videos in a couple weeks. I know I've done like previews and reviews and stuff like that, but I want to do these because I want to be outside and, show you guys my lovely beach and everything, and you guys can, I really hope, because I can see it in the reflection, but it's really small. I really hope someday we get to see someone on one of those flying manta ray things and just boom, that would be the best, but we haven't. To my knowledge, we haven't seen that yet. But anyways, Crysis Remastered, be careful. It is not the Crysis that you may have loved at one time in your life. There's rabbits running around over there. I've been playing the leaked trailer, but I do recommend you go seek it out yourself and then go look at the old Crysis. You'll realize it really hasn't changed that much. It doesn't need to be remastered. So that's where we're at with it. I just wanted to do a video because, I like doing videos for you guys and I like shooting videos. This sun is killing me right now though, so we're gonna go and wrap it up there. Crysis Remastered, not looking good. I've just clapped many times into my microphone as I do that, man. I'm an animated individual. I move around, I do stuff like that. A couple things, just did Ghost of Tsushima preview. So go check that out if you are interested in that game. It is releasing in a couple weeks, and if anything you don't know about it, I have likely covered it over there. The embargo for that is on the 14th, the review embargo, and the release date is the 17th, so reviews will be coming out a few days before that. I hope you're doing something for your 4th of July if you're in America. I know a lot of places have fireworks banned. We are actually, not this lake, but there's another lake past those trees over there that is, they do fireworks every year, like a big firework launch. And they, up until like 2 days ago, said they're not gonna do it, and now they are doing it, and we're the only ones doing it around here. I'm rambling, telling you about my life, but that's all right, y'all. If you're here to this point, you wanna listen anyways. We're the only guys around for like fucking 100 miles or something doing fireworks. I've also bought my fireworks. I'll be sure to get a little bit of footage of that. I probably shouldn't say how much I spent, but let's just say I spent a lot on fireworks. I always do. This is our holiday. This is our holiday. The guy across the lake, he always outdoes us, but now we're combining forces around here, This might be the year, that's all I'm saying. This might be the year we smash them. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, hope you guys are having a good holiday, good summer. If you're launching fireworks, let me know. If not, let me know what you're eating. Hell, let me know if you're doing anything for the 4th at all. We're gonna be cooking up pork and all that business. Good stuff. We've actually started setting stuff up in the yard. I had this glass orb. Here we go again, another story before I wrap up. Had a glass orb, had a light in it. They look like giant fly eyes. That's how I describe them, because one time I had them outside and I didn't realize I'd left them outside, and they glow in the dark with like this white luminescent, like those truck white lights like that. And I saw it outside and it scared me. I thought there was like an alien out there. But they're these heavy glass orbs, and now they're hanging on my deck. And my dog got tangled, and I untangled my dog, and I hit it with my head and it shattered. So now I have 3 of them instead of 4. But anyways, if you liked what you saw, got what you needed, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Later, Gators.